Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain, and so I took a road trip up to North Queensland last year, and I discovered that Queenslanders don't fuck spiders. I also learnt that the huntsman spider is the fastest spider in the world. Spider stories seem to be like fishermen's stories. The spider gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And evicting out of my van, which is my home, my tiny home on wheels, a huge Aussie huntsman. Spidervan, does whatever a spider can, spins a web any size, catches boobies, just like flies. Look out, here comes a Spidervan. So I took a road trip up to FNQ to sing some songs at a folk festival or two, camping in the bush and confident in my plan, unaware I was about to play a lead role in a tit tangle featuring Spidervan. Now, to set the scene for clout, there were a few other vans scattered about. Some other performers slept in their van right behind me with their soon-to-be horror written on their faces for all the world to see. You'll say I made it up, but every word is true, as the story ends with these unrestrained girls playing peekaboo out cold in the early morning dew. I learned that things are big and tough up in FNQ, but it's the tiny things that'll most probably kill you. Australia's full of danger, and most of it's small, like snakes, stingrays, jellyfish, or a spider on the wall. One quiet bite, one sting unseen, and suddenly you're part of an obituary scene. Meanwhile, the big scary nasties just sit and stares as your anxiety heightens, as you fearfully check for drop bears. Now, festival morning, I woke early with that feeling in my gut. You know when you're not alone and the fear makes you clench up your butt? That dark shape and that heavy breath on my neck, with my eyes opening slowly, with a very loud, "What the heck?" A huge Aussie huntsman on the wall beside my bed. Crikey, made a little ripper right there above my bed. Now I live in my van, it's my tiny home on 4 wheels, and planning how to remove him unharmed and with no girly squeals. I quietly and gently move baskets and blankets aside, clearing a path so Spidervan has nowhere to hide. Now, I step outside my van in my night dress with my fly swat in hand. Brave but small, I'm too short for the job. I'm reaching high and trying not to fall. I have one foot on the tow bar and I'm balancing like a wobbly old crane, reaching for just enough height to speak, to flick Spidervan outside, but without causing him any pain. Now, at this point, I should have gone back inside the van and reclaimed the higher ground as I unveiled my flawless plan. But it's 5 a.m, I didn't think it through enough, and Spidervan's calling this tough duff's bluff. So from my unfavourable lower ground position, I consider my pending mission and deploy my transition towards the opposition's extradition. I confidently practice a few forehand swings. I lock eyes with my 8-legged friend, chaos soon to be in the wings. I know I've got one shot, one chance to be the hero of this scene. I line it up, I commit fully, whoosh, and damn it, I bloody miss him clean. He dives for cover fast, right under my pillow. The little bugger is scared of me. I'm no wildlife hero. Thinking quick, I grab my pillow and throw it over my head. A textbook rookie error, stupidly surrendering the higher ground instead. So Spidervan flees for his life with impressive athletic drive, and from his sudden vantage point, remove that, he spots a ravine in which to hide. Now we need to pause and take a breath as the situation gets much worse, because large boobs and deep cleavage are a fleeing Spidervan's dream universe. It's 5 a.m, panic peaks, I'm trying not to scream, as Spiderman makes a beeline for the warmest place he's ever been. Down my front he goes in prime cleavage, real estate. I'm dancing on the spot, whisper yelling and questioning my bloody fate. My nightie off, oh God, I can feel him wriggling, he's under my veranda. I'm outside in my van, in my underwear, doing moves like Kung Fu Panda. I rip off my bra, it sails in a frazzled flight, overhead past the spider, and disappearing out of sight. Now this is done in a frenzy with zero thought of applied, because this bird-eating Australian huntsman ain't coming along for this ride. They eat possums, koalas, dreams, and small dogs too. And I'm standing here in just my bloody old torn knickers at dawn, doing moves I never knew. Now thankfully free from Spidervan, my bra, it lay 10 metres away. My nightdress had snagged up in a tree, a proper wardrobe display. But I was focused on finding my 8-legged evictee, who was running away and getting under the other vans to get the fuck away from the crazy lady, as in me. I let out a huge sigh of relief as I heard a noise and a slap. And you guessed it, those people in those vans, they started to clap. Standing there in just my knickers, my girls, my ujars, my knockers, out on display, while my audience was left wondering, who the hell is Spidervan anyway? And yes, every word is true, nothing added, nothing new. My knockers and Spidervan, and making my performance debut. So if you're ever wishing for knockers like mine, just rethink that plan and picture a tic-tangle panic attack starring Spidervan.